Hello, little fruitcakes. Let me tell you a story about the greatest desk setup that is. It's called a Megadesk. Look, what I'm trying to tell actually is the story about my progression between different desks. And maybe you can learn something from it as well. Is that right? Yeah, that's right! My first desk setup was actually not this.
I always twirl on purpose. I'm so surface level. Don't you look behind the curtains. I'm nervous like I'm Nelly.
It was standing desk, permanent standing desk. After a while, I realized that I'm actually really tired of standing constantly. I switched to sitting desk because I thought, okay, maybe my back is fine now and I can sit all the time. Clearly, that wasn't the solution. Because sitting for 8 hours, maybe it's fine. But if you're like me, all your hobbies actually revolve around computer. That meant that I had to get adjustable desks. The issue with them is that they are really expensive. Or so I thought. But then I realized that secondhand was fine until stuff started breaking. I realized that I actually need to upgrade it to something slightly better. Then I bought the second similar one and just merged them together. It lasted for a bit. It lasted for quite a bit actually. Then I realized that maybe it's time to just bite the bullet. Although actually this thingy behind me also had a few generations. You see, it had to be really flexible because I was streaming at that time and also I was sim racing. I needed the monitor to be closer when I'm racing and further away when I'm working. Well, at the very end, I ended up with something like this. It has space for my Pride and Joy PC. I ended up actually opting for different stands than I had previously, the wooden ones that I actually made. And they do sound better. They're just unwieldy and not adjustable. Lately, changed my desktop to be non-adjustable one as well. It's just 3 cm thickness MDF. This has 3 legs as well for stability, especially because basically whole weight speakers that are 11 kilos, computer 10 kilos, that weighs a lot. So I had to get 3-legged desk. Also had to modify it because no one makes desks like this. And of course, as always, how do you think I could have something without wheels? So of course it has wheels. They actually help immensely. And the wheels are really important because if I play VR, or let's say there's sun shining into my monitor, I just easily move the desk out of the way and it's great. Other honorable mentions include the whole networking setup, my Focusrite Scarlett audio interface that runs my microphone, which is kinda fancy, I know, I've splurged, but I had to get something dynamic because the condenser microphone that I had before was picking up literally every single thing in the room and that was horrible, unlistenable. So I bought one that will never ever replace. The same interface is running my speakers. Those are kind of like a studio equipment as well. In general, if I can, I try to buy once and keep it for a very long time. I don't upgrade things as often. For example, my monitor, this Samsung monitor, it was kind of fancy at that time. I think it was 500 or 600 euros 8 years ago, and I will just keep it until it actually dies. There's one more thing that I actually absolutely love and sometimes helps me immensely. It's this cube. So let's say I'm really struggling to start something. I just rotate the cube and timer starts. What's great about it is once you start those 5 minutes or 15 minutes, most often you realize that, oh, it's actually not that bad. I'll just do a bit more. And sometimes that's all I need to break through some sort of problem that I'm having. Honestly, this is probably one of the best investments that I did into my well-being. That was the Megadesk, the tour of Megadesk 8. Anyway, Chimera says bye.